High King of Ireland. Enough of that. Okay. Watch out. You just want to get all of it in. As I'm getting wet. And we're going to go up those steps and see what's in there. We're now inside the Abbey. Boy, Sean, I really wish you were here with me. I know you'd enjoy this stuff just as much as me. Especially what I'm getting ready to come across. Graves. Ooh, hoo-hoo. Let's see what some of them say as I'm stepping up. About to kill myself here. This one says, in loving memory of James Clark, who died 7th June 1931. His daughter Gertrude died 27th February 1937. His wife Anne died 29th July 1956. Go all the way out to there. Oh, and there's even wording on some of what I'm standing on, too. Let's go in that hallway, doorway thing, and see what's in there. It's just another little room. If you look out this way, see down. Lovely lawns. Through this window. See even more. Walked into another room. And you can see all that up there. Little windows there. And they also have these markings that show some of this was in memory of people who have long since passed away. Just walked up those steps to the top of the Abbey. Let's see what you can see from here. Looks like more of a cemetery area because I don't think I've been down there yet. Looks like you can see a lot of the city. And I'm going to go back down those steps and see what else there is to see. Now walking into a very dark room. Right down there it looks like there's another stone that's been put there in memory of someone. And I'm going to walk out through those doors to see what's on the other side. Down on the other side is the Abbey. This is what I saw from the top. Some more stones erected in loving memory of who have since passed away. Go around the corner, this is some more of what you see. As you see rain falling. I guess that's part of the Abbey over there. I'm going to venture over there and see what there is to see. Okay, some more of the Abbey on this side. Grounds are definitely well kept. I ventured to the other side. This is the side I told you I was going to see. There's some stones over there. There's some more stones on this side. And that's one that was partially done. They don't keep it up as good on this side there. So, here's some more of, I'm assuming it's the Abbey. It's not connected to it. It's sort of off on its own. And then a lovely overcast sky. The town from here too. And then there's some of the Abbey. Yeah. More of the lovely town. They found some quiet man. This is Cong, still in Cong. And I'll get some of the downtown shortly. Oh, here's some of the downtown. Right in there.
Do you think they'll have dishes in there?
The downtown part of Cong, where they filmed The Quiet Man. You see how narrow the streets are. The bus coming our way and they won't move. Hey! There's more of the downtown right in here. Some more of the lovely downtown.
Which way?
There. I'd already filmed this part, but yeah, I'll film it again.
Gina and the Champions, and that is from Good Sailor. Especially for Bernie Brandley, opening her new hair salon in Sligo today. Best of luck to you, Bernie, from mom and dad and all the family. And also for Sarah Burns from Garrett in Sligo. Hello, Sarah, it's your birthday today. And a very, very happy day.
With our luck, we'll probably get lost again.
Claire, and Maliki, and
but we'll find it eventually. We always do.
Your great-grandchild as well.
We're still in Cong. I just wanted to get the water there, and we're going to go to the Quiet Man Heritage Center thing, which is right there, and see what's inside there. That's if they're open. Here's some more of the lovely downtown of Cong. I actually got out of the car this time. You're not seeing any windshield wipers or anything like that. We're going to try to go into the Heritage Center and see what they have in there. The side of the building is a quiet place to rest and remember the quiet man, dedicated to all those who made this modern legend to the village of Cong. And the cottage where the quiet man shot. Just a little bit on tape. Oh, there's Ola. Billy and Sean, look at this bike. From like probably the 1950s. Can you imagine that? Wow. And then here's all the articles from the movie when they were filming here.
I guess we'll have to watch the movie now.
I think I've seen the movie.
Oh, yeah?
I think so. And we're going to go upstairs and see what's up there. Trailer cottage. And this cottage is actually dedicated to the actors, actresses, movie makers, and the people of Cong who by their talents, beauties, and lending to do on the modern legend meaning the quiet man. I'm going to go through steps now. This is an upstairs part of this too. Oops. Whoa. Kind of shocking when you go upstairs and you just kind of see this. Whoa. All these benches here too. And I'm going to go down and see what there is to see. We're at Balintubber Abbey. I'm just taking some of this. And there's the Abbey right there. We're going to go in there and see what there is. We'll probably head towards Donegal today. And then we'll head, I don't even know how to pronounce the other name, Clonmacnoisse. later on. A little bit more of the countryside, and this is the path I'm walking to get to the Abbey. And I'll probably walk over there because there's a little waterfall over there too. Following this path, get to the Abbey. The Abbey there. It seems to be a lot more well kept than other abbeys that we've seen. I finally made it inside the Abbey. I tell you, it was really hard to get in those doors. Really hard and difficult. Abbey. I think I had walked in on confirmation or something earlier. That's why I had to leave for where I was at. Okay, some more of the grounds right here. There's a statue way off there. And some more of gravestones right in there. This is the Rosary Way. The wind's just whistling out here. And I'll walk over there to see the little waterfall that's going. And there's even a building down there too. The flowers right in there. And that says the Resurrection. And then something's like 7 miles from here, right over in there. Okay. This says the Ascension right there. Okay. Is the Coronation is what they have listed. You can see the wind just whipping about. And I'm going to go ahead and pause it for now. The Abbey again. And then there's the gravestones. And then we're going to walk along this path and then head probably to either Sligo or Donegal. Okay, well this was the place we stayed at last night in Donegal, Ireland. It's called Inchburg B&B, and then I'll get the room in just a few minutes. And that's heading back towards Donegal. We stayed in room number 2 last night. Let's go into the room and see what there is. Pretty much looks the same. Actually, I had a TV in the room. Bed's right there. I slept in that one. And a sink. And then this room is the bathroom. Hey guys. That's the shower area. It says private for room number 2. That's us. Well, anyway, I'll get back to you later as we venture out and see more of Donegal.
Believe this, but there's an actual KFC in Ireland. Okay, we found that amusing. Anyway, we're not in Donegal anymore, and I was going to do some taping, but there wasn't a whole lot to tape. We ended up just spending money. I'm getting really good at that, Happy Tiffin. It's all your fault. Gotta blame someone. Might as well blame you, right? Anyway, we're heading towards Sligo, and we're hoping to see the Clonmacnoisse. It's one of Ireland's historical things to see. And then we'll probably see Burr Castle as well. I have no idea what town we're going through right now. All the towns look the same. Go ahead and pause it for now, and let's see, there's a truck that's parked on half of the curb. These people don't care where they park. Oh well. They wouldn't like to save too much then, would they? Let me get a little bit of the building. Some Irish people on the side of the road. More lovely buildings right along there. was 7-7 when I saw that. And a bear in Garden. No, they're not. They eat a lot of eggs for breakfast. Me, I'll just take
People that we've seen
I'll
so
just take
far.
my juice.
2 people in the bed and breakfast, their husbands had gone to surgery for a heart.
Right is the lovely town of Sligo. We haven't entered the town yet. They have Texaco. Boyle, and we bypassed the town.
The Roscommon, the Beaufort, and the Edward collection, that's to name just a few. And you know, there's
Stuff I have to do first, and then we're going to go to the Abbey, which is going to
and we're not the only ones to appreciate this night, because their carpets adorn the floors of Caesar's Palace in Las Vegas, the Plaza in New York, and on the Stena line as well, so you definitely must have one. Now, all you have to do to be in with a chance of winning this superb prize is answer the following simple question. Here it comes. How many years in business are Navan Carpets celebrating? You can call us now, 1550 844 322, and our lines are open 24 hours per day, and they'll be open, by the way, until this coming Saturday, and calls per minute are 58 p.m. For those of you calling from outside the Republic, you can call us on 0891 313197, and Larry will be announcing the winner on the show next Monday.
The lovely town center of Boyle.
Bank of Ireland.
Oh, the bank, just what I need, is right in front of me. Okay, bye. Suppose they buy when all of our cars. I just ignore the lovely building. Okay, I'm stopping now. Just more of the lovely town of Boyle as we're going past it. We're basically bypassing it to the Abbey.
Now, that's 1-850-500-121.
We should be at the Abbey in about
You
a
can arrange
minute.
entirely over
There's the Abbey, and I'll get more of it as we go inside and see it.
Looks like the Abbey's actually closed, or we can't figure out how to get in there, so just going to take the outside of it. You're probably thinking you've seen one Abbey, you've seen them all. They're all a little bit different in their own way. And I'll go around the side and get the other side of it. A little bit, you can kind of see on the end of it. Kind of what it looks like. Whee! The other side of the Abbey. Other side, trees. Another part of it. I think that's part of a house where people are actually living. Yeah. It's kind of connected to the Abbey itself. And there's some more of the Abbey. And then the bridge way over there.
Some more of the lovely countryside. We are heading towards Roscommon, where I believe there's an abbey and a castle there, so we're going to stop there for a little bit and see if we can actually make it into the map this time, because there's Boyle of Abbey we can get in. They were locked. Hopefully the gates won't be locked when we get to the other place. We'll let you know.
Okay, we are in Roscommon, Ireland, and that is the remains of the castle. And I feel like I'm sneaking in because the gate part was locked and I had to go over some steps to actually climb in. But it doesn't say that it's closed. So I'm going to try to sneak in further and see what I can find. Part of the town of Roscommon. And I'm the only one here. Gives you that kind of eerie feeling, you know? I think someone else will be joining me soon. But that's alright. I kind of like being here by myself. It's really nice and quiet and peaceful. Ola's waiting in the car. I'm going to go inside that door right there and see what's inside. Steps that I have to go up. I'm going to go over that little area and I'm going to go through that big hole right there and see what's on the other side of where the castle is. I've made it through the inside. I tell you, it sure is windy. Inside. I think it's the ruins of a Norman castle. I think that's what it said in the book when I was reading it. And that's the way that I just came through. Let's go up that way because that's padlocked. So I'm going to see if there's any other entrances that I can find. Let's journey this way and see what I can see. What's around that one corner right there? Let's see. I'm almost there. Guy sitting down reading or writing. Scared me to death. I was like, whoa, I thought I was the only one here. So, we're going around another little corner. Let's hope no one else is on this side. Nope, nothing there. Remains of a few steps there. Another former entrance there. Yeah. I'm going to go over into this little area right here and see what's right there. A little section. More lovely windows. Steps on that side right there. I'm just getting all different sides. Another door that's been blocked off. Another little section with some more windows. know, blocked off right in here. This is the way that I came. And I'm going to go back that way and see if there's one more little area I haven't ventured into yet. So I'm going to go right around the corner and see what there is to see. This is, well, one of the parts I just ventured into. There's another little entryway that has been barred. Guess they knew I was coming. I would have loved to have just gone up and found the little nooks and crannies, little hidden spots along the way. Finally stopped raining today. And there's the gate that I was trying to come into, but you can't go in that way. You have to go around and enter. I'll check that one little spot out, and I think I'll probably be done. I can definitely see why that one guy was probably here. I mean, it's really quiet and peaceful. He's the only one here, you know? Before I get over there, there's something I found. Looks like it was built by Robert D. Ufford, Lord Justice of Ireland, in 1269. Oh, I'm not going to read the whole thing to you. Well, maybe I will. It's captured by Hugh O'Connor, King of Connaught, right here. I'll read it to you, though. 7 years later, and then the O'Kellys held it for a time after 1308 before it was retaken by the O'Connors in 1341. The Earl of Kildare captured it in 1499 and passing through Burke hands was taken by Sir Nicholas Malby, Governor of Connaught, in 1598. Malby carried out a number of alterations to the structure of the castle, including the large mullioned windows. It surrendered to Preston in 1645, but had to do likewise to the Cromwellians in 1652. I won't read anything else to you. Another entryway that has been blocked off. Didn't want me to get through there, now did they? Another little window. Probably at least look through the window and see what there is to see. Actually, there's another spot I could probably get a little bit better view. I'll look through that gate and see what there is to see. Well, very interesting. So I'm going to pan over the castle one more time, and then I'm going to head back out into the car. Trying to kind of back up a little bit. That's the entrance that I just went through that I'll be going through again. because I did the bump all the way down. And that's the back side of the castle. One more fan over. And I'm going to head back out that way. Here's the castle. There's me looking in. See, that's how you can tell that it's cold out here. I'm going to be going back out that way to get to the car. We'll pause it for now until we get over to Roscommon Abbey. I'm back again because I'm showing you a little bit of the town. There's a church way off over there. That we thought was the Abbey, but it's actually their jail. It's a jail that's in ruins that they're actually going to be rebuilding and changing into like apartment buildings and things like that for the town. And oh, there's the castle that I just went through. How would you like to live in a town where you actually have a castle that's just down the street from where you live, you know? I'm back again because I'm going to do a pan over. Okay, I like stuff like this. And over the other side. Now these rocks that you see to the side that's like a fence, along the countryside you'll see a lot of these. That they just have up. It's probably from like ruins and stuff that they just basically kept up instead of taking them down. Down in Roscommon, and we're going to try to find the Abbey. Let's see how long it takes us to actually get there. Guy way up there, not the green guy, but some of them have guns, I tell you. Try not to look too conspicuous, you know. As I find the Abbey, so we're heading back to Roscommon, and then we're going to go down to probably like Shannon Bridge or something, so that we can the Clonmacnoisse in the morning. Some of Roscommon from this side of town. We had just come through town, and we're on the other side. Outside where you can see all those, what I was mentioning before, all the rocks that are used basically as fences and borders.
Top 5 albums in the country this week. At number 5, The Chorus. At 4, The Verve. At 3, Titanic. Massive Attack. At number 2,
yards and their property and stuff.
Details of Hang the DJ on the way.
Well, this was the room we stayed in last night. Canal View B&B near Tullamore. I'll show you outside, but it's kind of foggy out. It was really windy last night too. Let's see if I can get the bathroom area. Bathroom. Got me on tape too. Hey. And we'll go ahead and pause for now. Talk to you later. Listen, where we were staying last night, they have a steam room, which is right in there. Let's go right around the corner. That is the sauna room. Let me see if I can open it up for you. That's the sauna room. Okay, I'll get back to you later. Hey, Dad, there's some sheep just right across the way. I'm trying to get as many on tape for you as possible. Boy, is it windy. car. And this is the place we stayed in last night. And they have a canal just right outside behind their house. I'm going to go back there and get it on tape. I'm going to go right around the corner and get the canal on tape for you guys. Boy, you can tell how windy it is. Look at that. Especially when it's not too bad, you can hire a boat for the day. This is what we can see from the back of our window. And there are the boats. And I'm going to go. And you see the clouds in the sky, that's how it looks for today. It looks like we're probably going to get some more of what we had yesterday. A lot more rain. And you can see how windy it is with the bushes and stuff moving right here. And then the tree moving right there. Well guys, this is what I was really waiting for this whole time. We are at Clonmacnoisse, which is supposed to be one of the most monastic. There was another word in that book that I was going to use. Settlements of Ireland's time. It has like 8 churches, 2 round towers, a lot of graves. So I'm going to try to get everything on tape. This is what I've really been waiting for. Okay, we see a statue in front of us. See what that says. Oh,
It's the Pilgrim.
it's called the Pilgrim. Aid, son of the chief Oriel, died on pilgrimage 606 AD. And that's
Made out of wood.
that. There's that in the background. And it is really cold right now. I have like 2 sweaters on, a jacket on, gloves on. Now we're going to go through probably this door. There is a fee. And then I'll get everything else on tape. The round towers. There's some of the gravestones. And this is the cross of the scriptures, I do believe. I'm going to try to get a little bit closer too, to get everything on tape. So we moved from being outside to inside into the museum just to get a little bit closer here. Obviously a building. And this just has a little bit of, I think it's supposed to be the Book of Kells right there. And I'll back up. Yeah, this would have been the stonemason's workshop. Right where it says that too. It's going to be typical of one of the high crosses that we'll be seeing on our journey outside. Which you will exit through that door. Stage right. There's another part of the museum. These are just some decorated slabs. And there's another one of the crosses. Okay. I am venturing onward out of the museum to the Clonmacnoisse graveyard site. Woohoo! Alright. Go up those steps. Around this way. See the tower. And then I'll work my way back. This way. Well guys, as you can tell, there is the river on the other side of the tower. So I'll get close to that the round tower. I doubt we'll be able to go in, but, you know, I'll see what it says on the little thing next to it. There's a river over there. And it's raining again as usual. Kind of windy out here, as I mentioned earlier. To give you a little history on the tower, which is right there, but I don't want to have that whole thing in my shot. It's called O'Rourke Tower. It was built in the 10th to 12th century as bell towers and also as a place of refuge. It served, actually it's reputed to have been built by Fergal O'Rourke, who died in 964. It was restored around 1120 and repaired after it had been struck by lightning in 1135. And that's this big thing. Whoa. Right there. From the tower, I'm going to venture down these steps and head off to that building, or figure out, you know, what's over in that general area. So, I'm just slowly as possible. Oh, there's some more of the river, and there's a boat out on the river today. If I was them, I think I'd want to stay inside. Nice and warm. But then again, they kind of are. I'm just going to go down there. Off I go. There's only so much I can think of as I'm walking along here, you know. So I'm going to pause it for now, and I'll get back to you later. Something way over there off to the side. I'm going to have to go venture over there eventually and see what that says. There's some markings there. This marking here, try to get it a little bit closer. It's in memory of Bridget Ryan, and then it also has like her husband's name who died and her son's name and then their sons, so like everyone's listed, you know. More stones. But I'm not going to get the reading of each and every one. I just might pan across to them. And there's this building right here, which I'll probably go into and see what it is. Sean, these are a lot older gravestones markings than the ones we saw at Ninth Ferry. You know? You can barely understand the reading that's on them. They're so old and worn. Another one right there. And there's two more there. And there's a slab right there. Let's see what that one says. This one's in loving memory of William Children and his wife and then their son. But it's really hard for me to try to get the reading on it. Another one right there. Oh, look at this. Boy, it's really windy out here. Here's another one, which I'm not going to try to get the reading on either. And there's one behind it, which might be easier for me to read. This is in memory of Henry Maxwell Johnston. He was only 26 years old. And I'm gradually making my way over to this building right here. The doors are barred. Why is it people are trying to keep me out? This is the inside of it. Maybe I can at least take from the, you know, from the bars. And along my walk, there's another round tower. Some more stones right in there. And I'm gonna walk along and, you know, try to get on tape. And there's some more buildings up there. Hopefully I'll be able to walk through those. a more recent one. It was 1994. Her name is Mary, and she's 91 years old. As you can tell from the mound right there, too. Oh, look at those. That mound right there. Inside of this building. Oh, actually, outside there's the bricks right there. And I'm going through that door to see what's on the other side, because it's not barred off for me to go in. There's some more stones, tombstones over there, which we will venture out. It's a little cold. Ugh. Sorry I have to keep mentioning that, but you should be here. Here is in loving memory of Edward McDonough, who was from Shannonbridge. He died in 1946 and his wife in 1983. And then her sister in 1953. They usually put a lot of family members together. Maybe I should get a little bit of the grass where you can see them. The grass is moving because it's so cold. Now, this one is Anastasia Byrne. Oh, she was 47, but then Edward Birmingham, he was only 28. Okay, I'm trying not to bore you guys and tell you about, you know, each and every, you know, stone. That would take hours, and I don't know if you guys want to see that or not. Crosses. Another one. I'm just trying to get a you know, a close-up for you guys without having to get everything on tape. You see the dark clouds in the back there. Another one, Shawnee, that you could barely read what it says on it. And there's some more down there. And those right there. Some more. I really like the ones with the crosses on them. There's that one that was kind of slanted. Building up there. Building that I just walked into, I think it was just to keep you out of the cold, but that little thing right there, that little statue thing, it says that in 1979 Pope John Paul II prayed here. Well, I thought you guys might be, you know, a little interested in something like that. A little history there. You know what I mean? Okay, let me venture out there. So much to see. Here's all the tombstones.
Oh, check that one out. That one's cool.
Which one are you talking about?
Huh?
Which one are you talking about?
It's like colored. Over there? Across?
Oh, the one that's sort of in blue. We'll go over and venture that way soon. I want to look at the new tombstones and gradually make our way back. Here's some more of the slabs. I would read them to you, but it's really hard to read them. This one looks like it's broken and on the ground. You kind of have to look at it from an angle, almost, to be able to read it. Like this one here, I don't think I could even read it. Probably go through that gate there to get to the other side. Ventured onto the other side. These I could probably read some to you because it would be easier to read them, because these are newer ones. So I'm going to walk this way, and then I'll make my way around to the other side. Let's just hope I don't fall as I'm walking. There's some when I get to them that look like they were just put out recently. Okay. Here I'll read to you because I can actually understand it. It says, "O Lord, have mercy on the soul of Kieran Coshlin of Ballyhurst, who died August 29th, 1918, aged 88 years. Also his wife Anne, who died January 15th, 1929, aged 85 years. And their son Patrick, who died November 7th, 1931, aged 60 years. Their daughter Bridget died 31st July, 1958. Their son John died March 1964. Also their grandson Bill Darcy died 2nd January, 1992. And that was erected by their family." This is all the cross markings, tombstones, all in a row. Oops, as I walk further down into the grass. Okay, let me see if I can get some of the newer ones, and I'll read some of those to you. Here's some more of the markings right down there. Okay. I feel like I'm the only one on this side, you know? It was really nice how it was set up. In loving memory of Dimphna Egan, Renan Ballinahone Aslone, died 27th October 1991, aged, I believe it says 34 years. Her mother Eileen died 14th June 1993, aged 70 years. And there's some more. This one was in loving memory of John Malloy, Clonmacnoisse, Shannonbridge, died 26th August 1986, 71 years, and his wife Nan died 14th of May 1996, and she was 80. I'm going to see if I can find some that are, you know, kind of interesting. A little different. It says, in loving memory of our beloved brother Tom. And that looks like it's a recent one too. One that was a little different. These are kind of off on their own. A little different. This is to Granny and Granddad, forever engraved in our hearts from your loving grandchildren. That's what the heart there says. There's so many to see. Here's one where it looks like it's undone from the top because it's so old. And you can see the river on the other side. I'm on the path right now. There's a paved path that I'm on right now that I think I'm supposed to stay on. I don't think I'm supposed to get as close to the graves as I was. The path right here. So I walk down it to see some more. There's one right here that has some drawings on them. Let's get those. And then in the middle is a passage from the Bible. More or less, it says, "The Lord is my shepherd; there is nothing I shall want. Fresh and green are the pastures, where He gives me repose. In God's care you rest above; in our hearts you rest with love." And some of it they put in their own. And the age is what's really sad. It's in loving memory of Edel Bridget Ryan, June Balintubber, died 30th of August 1975. She was only 7 years old, and it was erected by her parents, brothers, and sisters. How sad to lose someone so young. Round towers on that side, and some of the buildings over there as well. You can see the countryside off to the side, across there. As I pan from probably one of the higher points. You can see, I don't know if that was the church or not. Probably head over there. There's a listing that there's supposed to have been like 8 churches, but I don't know, unless they're hiding somewhere. I haven't seen them. All I've seen is the monuments of people who have passed on. Well, I'm going to head back that way and try to get in and out of the cold. The flowers that have either been left or planted in memory. That's their last one. I'm going to head back that way, back through those gates right there. From this point here, I'm back on the other side. I'm going to go over to that building in just a minute. I did find the 2 round towers, though. Those 2 right there. I kind of want to see what's in that building, though. I'm going to head towards it. Building right here. I guess at one point that could have been a church or something. Right view of it. Outside. I'm going to go just a minute. Inside this building, and they basically have some more markings on the ground that are too old for me to actually read, too worn and weathered. Another one of the buildings, and there's across stone that's right through the window there. I'll go inside and get a closer look. cross marking that I saw from the window there. And we see another slab right there. You can see the tower up there. More. There. And I don't think I'm going to go in this building because it's really hard to, you know, get the inside when you're scrunched up and you don't want to get all the brick. You know, one of the crosses there. And another part of the building right there. The buildings I just walked into. Down there. And I can see that door right there. Basically an overview of Clonmacnoisse and the town of Banagher. And this is called Conagher Castle. Okay, every time I see a castle or ruins or whatever, even if it's set in town, it's like I've got to, you know, have Ola stop so that I can actually go in and get everything on tape, you know? I'm going to walk down there and see what's actually down there. Love these steps. Well, I hear some kind of bird. Oh. And I'm going to go back up those steps. Probably won't be able to actually see too much of the inside. Oh, wait a second. Oh shoot, I was going to say there's a dove or something perched on the inside, but I couldn't really see it. It flew off. Oh well. Go back up these steps. Let's see what's on the other side. Actually, before I do that, not too much of anything. And I don't think there's a way you can actually get into the building either. Oh, there's a bird right over there. There it is. And I'm going to go back up these steps and then just around the corner. Try to get some of the countryside, because this castle is right on, I believe, the River Shannon. There's a restaurant over to the other side. What I was reading was the castle had been built during the Napoleonic period, and up at the top up there is where they have like a gun magazine, where, you know, you would obviously, well, anyway. There was a gun basically mounted on the roof top, you know, in case the enemy was coming towards you. And it's basically similar to the nearby Martello Tower, which I don't know if we'll get over there or not. But anyway, I just wanted to give you a little bit of history on it.
Well, we are entering the lovely town of Trim. Yes, we left Tullamore this morning, having stayed there for the last couple of nights, and we've got a lot planned for today. We'll probably try to see maybe the Hill of Tara, Millefont Abbey, Hillis Lane, Newgrange. You can probably see a lot of that because it's all in one general area. Olaf sneezes in the background. And let's see. Most of the town's pretty much, you know, they start looking the same after a while. We're going to head towards Trim Castle, and then there's also Steeple right across from it too that has some significance, which I'll tell you more about later. See right of us, I believe that is Trim Castle, and then that's probably the Steeple right over there. And I'll get more of a close-up when we get inside too. Outside of the castle again as we pass it for the second time. We'll eventually make our way in. We're going to stop by the visitor center first, and then we'll go inside.
And we're going to go over to the yellow steeple first, as I use all the way around. There's Olaf. There's Trim Castle way over there, and I think that's the River Boyle. The yellow steeple, and obviously it's not yellow.
Actually,
And then there's a fence.
Oh,
And then there's a fence all around it, and there's a gate right there that's locked. But you know me, I'm going to try to find a way to get in. I'll let you know what I find out. View of the steeple. Still haven't figured a way to get in yet, but I'll let you know. Hi, this is Kim. She's breaking and entering in Ireland. She's trying to anyway. Look at that. Ooh, Kim's legal.
Okay, hurry up and do it to me.
Okay, here she goes. She's going to go inside.
Hurry
It's on the inside. Not a whole lot to see. There's a gate there that's locked up. Right in here. That was actually the extent of what was inside the castle, or the steeple, because the actual gates inside were barred up. We're going to eventually head over to Trim Castle and see part of that soon. Over here in front of me is called Sheep's Gate. And the reason it's called that is because it's the last walled gate still standing from when Trim was walled, when the city of Trim was walled all the way around, so no one could get in. And we'll get a little bit closer and see what's on the other side. Close up of Sheep's Gate.
oh what?
Sheep's Gate. Right in there. And on the other side
Oh, they're sheep.
is basically more of the countryside, plus you can see some of the city as well.
And horse goods.
The yellow steeple, right in there. Too bad it didn't have steps actually going up to it. I think that right there is Talbot Castle. Couldn't find the Abbey.
Well, it's nothing
And
new.
there's Trim Castle right there. We're heading off that away. Here I think is the other half of Sheep's Gate, which I'm heading toward ever so closely, because sheep graze in this field, so you can just imagine some of the stuff I might be watching out for so I don't step on anything, if you know the hidden meaning for that. So, Ola's waiting in the back, because she doesn't want to step on anything either. And I'm going to pause for now, and I'll get back to you as I get closer. This is my close-up view of Sheep's Gate. I'm going to look on the other side in 1 second. There's nothing really through that gate right there. Right through here. You step up, you can just get a little bit more of a view. Just the extension of the gate as it goes all the way down near the river. Just right down there. Okay, I'm going to give you a little bit of information on the steeple. It was built as part of the Belfry Tower. Any day you want to start to. This is the part that we had to walk through to get over to the steeple. We're going to walk back through that little hole right there, and then we'll walk down to the castle where our car is parked, and we'll see a little bit of the castle, and then we'll probably head on to, maybe see the Hill of Tara next, the river down there. And we're heading in this direction through the other part of town to get to the castle. From castle, I have to walk up this gate, which is across from the Garda police station, and go into right there. They have a viewing tower. You can't see the whole thing because it's blocked off. But anyway, it was built in 1173, and I also found out from the visitor center in town that it was also used as part of the set for Braveheart, which had Mel Gibson in it. Bet you guys didn't know that, did you? I am inside. All the way up there. See a little bit of it. And I'm going to just walk straight ahead and see what kind of view you get from the other side. Here's another gate that's blocked off. I'll go up those steps to get to that. Just trying to film as much of the interior that I possibly can. This rain is just falling down on me. Then I'll have to go back out that way to get out to where the car is. Okay, this is just a little bit of the outer area. That's part of what they're working on right now, excavation for it. That's why we couldn't go through that way. There's another little building there. There's the steeple where we walked from. And this is the view that you get from being outside. And then this is the other part of castle area, which I don't think you can even get over in that direction. Looks like that part is probably blocked off. Anyway. Oh, and right down there from the steeple, right there off in a distance, that's Sheep's Gate that I blocked down. And they're supposed to be trying to get the rest of the castle open by next year, so we missed it by a year. Just want to pass through it one more time. Okay. Another little section which is by those two buildings. There's that one building there, and then there's another one a little bit off in a distance right there. You're probably wondering, why is she going through this again? Oh, just because. And we'll walk back through that way to get to the car in this lovely weather. Don't you just love it though? Rain, rain, and more rain. Okay. Those areas are really deep, dark. You know? That's just another one of the holes right there from where the gate was. And then that's pretty much the same too. Go in that way, and you come out on that side. All you just walk down this path here, get to the gate right there, and Ola should be waiting right in this area. And that's the Garda station right there. Garda is their name for police. Well, we left Slane, we are now at Newgrange, and that's what Newgrange stands for in Gaelic. And we're going to head up in this direction. There's Ola. And we're going to head up to Newgrange and see the tombs there. Newgrange. And I'm going to try to do this with one hand. I've got an umbrella and other hand. So we're going to walk up this path here to get over there. Got to take a bus in. Leave at quarter till. Yeah. I'm gonna grab the umbrella. It's on the other side. I could probably just leave it there. I'm sure someone else grabbed it anyway. I only got like a quick second. Well, I had it on pause a second ago, so I'm not sure if I got what I had just said. It was built about 5,000 years ago, and no water has gotten inside the passageway at all in that time. As I pan across the Boyne Valley. And I'm going to head back down that way because the bus is going to pick us up about quarter till. Don't want to miss it. I'm back again. The top of the mound has, looks like it's grass all the way across. It is grown. And like I said before, no water has gotten through it at all. I'm trying to miss my spot, so I'm trying to look like I'm taping from here so it doesn't look so obvious. Okay, that's Newgrange yet again. Wanted to get it from another perspective. Get it a little bit closer. That way I'm not so close on it. And we'll probably head to Drogheda tonight, and then hopefully on to Belfast tomorrow. Okay.
Guys, we are on the M1 from Drogheda, going to Belfast. We will have to cross the border, I believe, in, it's called Jonesboro. Yeah, in Jonesboro. So, we should be there pretty soon. I will talk to you guys in a little bit. On the other side of the road are some of the flowers we had seen earlier. And I guess that was it, just a little bit of them. Oh, wait a minute, there's more right there. You don't usually see that on the side of the road. Thought I'd get that on tape too. We are in the lovely town of Dalkin, trying to find our way to the B&B. We always have a problem with trying to find them, but we'll eventually get there. We're going to stay in Dalkin tonight and then head on to Belfast tomorrow if they'll let us through. I don't see why not. I'm an honest person.
106 FM.
I'm an honest person.
Yeah,
Only honest people can go through.
that's right. That means Ola's got to stay back.
Okay, well you can drive them.
Okay. So this is the lovely downtown of Dalkin, and if you've noticed, the roads seem a little bit wider here than they do in Dublin or any of the other places we've gone to so far. Let's hope it stays that way.
Yeah, right.
The reason I stopped to tape that is because it says takeaway. Instead of takeout, they call it takeaway. And I'm going to try to get some more interesting tidbits for you on tape 2. Things you've always wanted to know but were afraid to ask. The lovely building on our left. what it is, but hey, but I tape it anyway. If you see the wonderful building on the right-hand side, yes, that's the building we passed just a few minutes ago. We're gonna eventually make it to where we need to be, but it's gonna be a while.
Yeah, we'll be there one day.
We'll get there sometime tonight.
The lovely cemetery of Dundalk. I only wanted to get it because it's I don't know, it just looks kind of nice, kind of neat, or whatever. Anyway, this is another part of Dundalk we have not seen yet.
We probably should never see.
I told Ola we couldn't go down this way because it's heading towards Belfast. We're not doing that until in the morning. We had to turn back around, head in the other direction towards Dublin, and hopefully we'll find the B&B soon. Yes, we are still looking. The lovely building that we just passed, and I'm like stumbling over my words. Okay, we're still going through town in search of the B&B. The one that we just can't find.
Not the only one, though.
No, but this is the one we really can't find.
Well, guys, it's the next day, and we finally made it to the B&B. It happened to be the same one that we had passed at least once or twice. And I kept thinking, well, that's the only B&B I saw, but I didn't see a name on it. But that was it. We are at Lanolin. That's the name of the B&B. And I'm just panning over the property. There's the back of our car. And this is part of Lanolin. And this is the side of it. And then I'm going to get the front of it, and then we'll go inside. This is the front of the B&B that we stayed at last night. And I think ours is the one with the window open, the far right. Go inside and I'll show you the room. Okay, I have to walk up these steps to get to the room. And our room is to the right. With the number 2 on the door. There's one of the beds there. Windows there. There's the bed that I was sleeping in. And there's the rest of the room. And we'll talk to you later. Guys, this is me looking out the window of our room at the B&B at Lanolin. We're still in, I think it's Dundalk. And then the next town, I think, is Jonesboro or Jonestown or something like that, where we will be, I think that's where we cross the border or the international boundaries or whatever they call it, going into Northern Ireland, into Belfast. And we'll be able to tell you if we actually made it or if they just looked at us and laughed and sent us back. Ha ha ha. Just kidding. Anyway, trying to use up the last few minutes of this tape so I can go ahead and put another one in. So you might see the same thing for the next, 8 minutes. Unless I decide to do something different. Never know with me. Okay. See you later. Guys, I decided to go for a walk to try to use up the last few minutes of this tape. And then that way I can go ahead and put a new tape in. Haven't decided which direction I'm going to go yet. And how long of a walk it's going to be. So, anyway. Going to first get to the street. Should I go down that way? Or should I go down this way? Let's see. The other way looks a little bit more mysterious. Like, what's at the end of that road? Let's check it out. Okay, probably about 9 o'clock in the morning on, obviously it's tonight. That's what it says at the bottom of the camcorder tape. Okay, just walking along, checking out the scenery. And I'll probably go ahead and pause it for now because I don't think you want to see just this road, me walking down it. Made it to the corner area and it's pretty much more of the same. So I'm just going to walk down it a little bit further, maybe to the end of the road, and see if I want to walk any further, if I want to head back. Okay. And hope that I don't get hit because they don't have sidewalks or anything. So I'm just kind of like walking in the middle of the road. Like we kind of normally do in Yosemite, you know? And it looks like it's going to be a beautiful day. The sun's trying to shine. The birds are chirping. The clouds are blue. Let's hope it stays that way for the rest of the day. Makes it a little bit easier to do more. Usually when it's raining, you don't want to do a whole lot. You kind of want to just stay inside and not go out. But we've actually managed to get out quite a bit, which you'll probably notice on the mini tapes that there's rain in a lot of the filming. You know that wasn't going to stop me or deter me from getting out and having fun while I'm here. Well, I'm almost at the end of the road. Looks like there's railway tracks near me and there's a bridge down there. So I might go down there just to see where it takes me. Oh, looks like I'm at a crossroads at the end of the road. Do I go that way? Or do I follow this bridge over here and go that way? And then when I get to the end of that road, go left? Or do I go right? I think I'll go over the bridge, but I'm not going to go too much further because we're going to be heading out soon. Let's get some of the scenery right in here of the area. I don't think they use that railway down there too much. Didn't, you know, any trains coming through while we were here. See how beautiful the sky is? Hope it stays like that for the rest of the day. Okay, and I'm going to venture on now and see how much further I can go before I have to head back. Okay, I've now crossed over to the other side of the bridge. Looks pretty much about the same. A lot of trees and stuff around here. And there's a car coming, so I'm definitely going to want to stay out of the road until it passes me, you know? Well, it wasn't really a crossroads. It was more or less like I either go one way into someone's yard or I go down that road. And I'll probably go ahead and head back just because we're fixing to leave. But this is some more of community area of Dundalk. And I'm going to go back over this bridge here, go to the left, and head back to the B&B. Okay. Look, I have walked a long distance. I'd say at least, 4 or 5 miles. Just kidding. Anyway, it was a nice, short walk. I wanted to get up earlier this morning and go for a walk, but the earliest I got up was probably about 7. Okay, that's, early for me. Might be kind of too early for some of you guys, but hey. Anyway, probably going to go ahead and pause it for now, and I'll get back to you later. Well, Kristen, Kathy, Joey, and Sean, I picked a couple of flowers for you guys. I couldn't bring them back with me. They're flowers we get in the States, but I picked them along an Irish countryside. And I couldn't bring them back with me, but I wanted to pick them and say these are for you guys. Love ya. Guys, I have made it back to the B&B. The way you can tell that is because all the B&Bs in Ireland will have the shamrock sign, tongue twister, out in front of their house. There's the shamrock there. And then there's the B&B Lanolin that we stayed in last night. And I'm going to go ahead and go for now. The hay's just about over, so it's going to be clicking on me in just a minute. And talk to you guys later.